Welcome, everyone. My name is Angie Rickey, and I am a Senior Operations Manager at Spokes of Hope Worldwide. I will be presenting today's seminar about the two essential concepts of management, which are the 5 types of management and 3 primary management styles. Please feel free to send questions to me by our seminar link. My coworker Lisa will be organizing the questions into categories in case we receive duplicate inquiries. Also, if your question is not addressed, you can always send me a direct email and I will be happy to answer you. To stay on time, I would like to start right away. So, what is management? Well, management is the act of engaging with an organization's human talent and its resources to accomplish desired goals and objectives. What are management's responsibilities? Management is responsible for interacting with the employees that report to you and making sure they are meeting the company's needs and the company is meeting the employees' needs. If this give and take process is not met satisfactorily, losses will be made with production, quality, and workers leaving. How do we manage effectively? We manage effectively by using the 5 functions of management. They are planning, organizing, staffing, leading, and controlling. Planning is deciding what needs to happen in the future. Today, next week, next month, next year, over the next 5 years, etc. And generating plans for action. Each department has specific goals to meet, monthly, quarterly, and yearly. In order to meet these goals, managers are responsible for planning how to meet and sometimes exceed the set goal. This process involves knowing the activities required to achieve a desired goal. A good manager knows the process from beginning to end so they can make changes or improvements that will be seamless to the process. Organizing is implementing a pattern of relationships among workers and making optimum use of the resources required to enable the successful carrying out of plans. Organizing entails the ability to group related tasks for optimum function. A good manager can look at the responsibilities of job positions and make the decision that they are similar or work well together and follow the process accordingly. Staffing requires job analysis, recruitment, and hiring of people with the necessary skills for appropriate jobs, providing or facilitating ongoing training if necessary to keep skills current. Staffing is the responsibility of the manager to interview, review, and decide the correct candidate for a position. A good manager needs to make an informed decision on who will handle positions in a department. You lead or direct people by determining what needs to be done in a situation and getting people to do it. Leadership is management's obligation to set the example for your employees on how to act, how to work, how to respond in a given scenario. People learn by being informed, by repetition, and by example. Leaders ensure their employees have the proper training, understanding, and equipment to do their job accurately. Controlling or monitoring by checking current outcomes against forecast plans and making adjustments when necessary so that the goals are achieved. Controlling is the function of the system that adjusts operations as needed to achieve the plan or maintain variations from system objectives within allowable limits. Managers need to monitor the output of their employees and monitor their employees. There are different ways to monitor depending on the manager. Micromanaging, where the manager decides everything. Macromanaging, where the manager lets workers decide everything. And a mix of both macro and micro. The manager knows what is going on but lets employees make decisions. There is a 6th function that should be included in management functions, and that is motivation. Motivation is a basic function of management because without motivation, employees may feel disconnected from their work and the organization, which can lead to ineffective performance. If managers do not motivate their employees, they may not feel their work is contributing to the overall goals of the organization, which are usually set by top-level management. Motivation is positive reinforcement to keep working. A paycheck is not enough for some employees. They want to be recognized by their managers for a job well done, and it keeps morale up and production quality. Now, let's look at the primary management styles. There are 3 types. They are directing, delegating, and discussing. The directing style promotes learning through listening and following directions. With this style, the manager tells the employees what to do, how to do it, and when it needs to be done. The delegating style promotes learning through empowerment. With this style, the manager assigns tasks that employees work on independently, either individually or in groups. The discussing style promotes learning through interaction. In this style, practiced by Socrates, the manager encourages critical thinking and lively discussion by asking employees questions about the problem, opportunity, or issue that must be resolved. The manager is a facilitator, guiding the discussion to a logical conclusion. Each style of management contains the same basic elements, but they are used differently. The basic elements are communication, coaching, decision-making, and recognition. The way these 4 elements are used defines the type of style. Directing means informing the employee of the process, requires the manager to explain the overall concept of the process, clearly explaining expectations and goals. You have to be precise with instructions. Be specific. Do not leave out key details. Be professional. This is a respectful adult work environment. Discussing means an interchange between manager and employee or employees of the process. Questions and answers are exchanged for better understanding. Encouragement is given. It helps employees to collaborate and brainstorm ideas and solutions. Make sure everyone is given an opportunity to contribute. Ask an employee a direct question. Promote participation. People think someone else will do a function or someone else is better at it. Make employees feel comfortable and open. Delegating means assignments are handed out. Employees understand what the expected outcome should be. Employees learn on their own. On-the-job training and figuring out how and what to do. Employees make decisions. Examine how to achieve the expected outcome. There's one more element, recognition. And it's an important part of every type of management. A respected, appreciated, and recognized effort and employee will produce quality work. All of these aspects are vital to a manager's performance. The key to success is utilizing all 3 types as a manager and knowing when you should move back and forth fluidly through each one. This concludes the basic overview of the functions of management and primary styles of management. Please ask any questions you may have. If we do not answer your question, please send me an email and I will respond. My email is ajrwpr@hotmail.com. Thank you.